Okay, so today was a very interesting one. Friday, the what? 7th of August. Very interesting day for me, man. I took lots of trade. Took plenty of trades, man. Really. Took many trades. Uh, yeah, took bunch of trades, you know. And the funny thing is, most of my trades were break-even trade, break-even. Like this one here, I took this long. I mean, and I was just basically long. I wasn't looking to sell. Like the sales, like all this down movement was nothing to me. I wasn't looking to buy to what am I saying? I'm looking to buy, not looking to sell. So the down movement was nothing to me. I was just looking for, a sign, a signature for a buy move, you know. So, you know, I first of all, when market opened, I bought here, you know. Yeah, I bought here. I mean, all these things was coming from my higher time frame narrative and you know, bias, if you want to say, but higher time frame narrative. So everything was, indicating for longs, and I was longing. I was long the entire week. Matter of fact, looking for longs, not sales. And mind you, this was after NFP here, NFP data over here. So I took bunch of trades, you know, but it's very important for you to understand there is a difference between smart money reversal forming at 9:30 and during macro time. It's not the same thing. So the smart money reversal actually here formed at market open. So the best thing for you to do, if smart money reversal forms before macro time, you are supposed to aim for the nearest liquidity point, or you know the price levels. For example, we have 29,800 level here, you know. So that was what held price from going up, you know. So I mean, all these things are hindsight. I didn't even see, you know, like I didn't see this thing. Like I wasn't even looking at this thing, I didn't even look at the price. Seriously, I'm telling you. Unlike me, I'm supposed to be like, normally I would look at prices, but on this day, Friday, I didn't look at price. I was just focusing on this imbalance here, and then saw these rejections. Market opened rejecting that price point, and I'm looking to buy from there. You know, best thing to do was for me to just, take something out from here, and then break even. But I didn't take anything out. Just I think I got out on the loss here because I bought from here and it took me out here. Then I think I bought again. I bought again here. Yeah, I bought again. I didn't take anything out. Then he came and took me out here. You know, I think I bought more here when it was going down here after taking this low. I bought here. I bought this candle after taking this low. I bought this candle. It took me out again, and then eventually formed the low here, and then formed another. I took another trade here. But I got out on break even again. So what happened is that I took a trade here. When it moved up, I had to break even. I guess this was psychological. So me breaking even, it wasn't because of I was supposed to break even, but because I already lost a lot of money here, so I didn't want to lose more money. I just had to break even to get out of risk. But it's usually okay. You don't break even because you feel like you should break even or emotionally break even. If you're breaking even when the structures are, still need you to be, not break even. You're gonna hurt yourself. And that was what happened to me. So this was emotional kind of decision. You know, if I didn't break even, I would have gotten all of this. Like made all the money I lost here. But I broke even. Like market displacement, I broke even. Then market came back. This low was still intact. Came back, took me out, then went into my you know uh drawn liquidity, which was really really interesting to me. I mean, I don't feel bad at all. Don't feel bad. It is what it is. But the decisions were not tight. You know, decisions were not tight. I was just, to be honest, man, I was just emotional. I felt it in my bones, man. I said, man, I took trade here after this low was taken. I took a trade after seeing this. Took a trade. Got this one was a big loss. Big loss because I guess I went in heavy after this low was taken. This low here. I guess I went. I guess I went heavy. You know, but I got smoked. It is what it is. So eventually the low formed. I didn't take a trade here because I already had series of losses here. No trade until here. I took another trade here and then broke even again. The same thing I did here. I got taken out on break even. And then eventually the price moved in my favor. You know. But so what happened? So before that, let me take you to higher time frame and then let's see what this low is and what actually happened. So Friday, NFP. Thursday, price rejected our inversion from value gap. I'm still looking to buy. I'm still bullish on the week. Bullish on the week. Bullish on the week. On the 4 hour, what do we have? Oh my god. So on the 4 hour, we actually have a an imbalance. As the previous 4 hour low, an imbalance. Can you imagine that? I didn't even know. You know, coming again to that thing I was talking about being flexible. I didn't even know we had a 4 hour fair value gap like imbalance over here. And that was the reason why price had to still go down after market open. Still had to trade down. Just look at the previous 4 hour was bullish. This one opened and then traded lower, like traded all the way lower. Why? Because there's an imbalance on the 4 hour. So if you don't like if you had no idea there was an imbalance on the 4 hour, you're gonna get smoked. You know that was what happened. See, price. I had this inversion fair value gap. Price respected that, went lower. Respected that, went lower. Broke above. Supposed to respect that and they go higher, but because we had that 4 hour fair value gap, that imbalance, price has to just come down to retest that. So let's the 4 hour fair value gap, 4 hour imbalance. So that's it here, right here, 4 hour. Price came back down. We tested that before going up. So that was the whole thing. So that was the whole thing. That was the whole thing. So this 1 hour, this hour, I know it's still valid. So if you look at it, price went lower. It couldn't even close below 50% of that inversion fair value gap. It didn't close. Even when price went lower to the 4 hour, the 1 hour candle did not close below this 1 hour, meaning that price is still bullish, you know. So the actual SMR actually formed on the 4 hour POI, which is really, really sweet. Really, really sweet. And then if you look at the rejection candle, Look at the rejection candle. See that it didn't even close below 50% of that rejection candle on the 1 minute, which is so sweet, man. I love this market, man. For real. So yeah, man, this is so sweet, man. I mean, if you bought this, man, like this is so cool. So cool. So cool. But I think I didn't see this, man. I didn't see this 4 hour. I think I saw this 4 hour after market has moved. Yeah, I think when I saw this 4 hour was maybe when market was here, and then by then it has moved. So why I didn't participate here was because I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure. I didn't even have an idea that there is a 4 hour imbalance. So yeah, I didn't know. Yeah, hindsight, boy. So hindsight, everything looks good, you know. But it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Um, Yeah, but overall, man, I'm happy about the trade. Like the delivery of, I love this market, man. Like so, it feels good seeing the delivery of price. Like this market is not crazy. The market is not crazy, man. He knows what he's doing every single time. He knows what he's doing. You would think that the market is crazy by going down, taking you out over and over again. Like I bought here, it went up, couldn't go up, rejected, kept going down. Here to this liquidity, and then went up. I bought it went up again. The market is not stupid. He knows what he's doing, you know? So what's my point? My point is that we as traders, we are supposed to always try to align ourselves with price. Always try to know what price is trying to do. Because if you don't know what price is trying to do, man, you're gonna get smoked every single time. You know? The market doesn't care about, man, your narrative, your whatever liquidity, all that shit. See, it doesn't care about that. Market doesn't care about that. You know? Doesn't care about your very good strategy, whatever. It doesn't care about your indicators, all that thing, all those junk. The market doesn't really care about none of that. What the market cares is, man, this is what I'm trying to do. Are you going with me or not? If you're not going with me, man, you're gonna get smoked, really. You know. So yeah. So at the end of the day, it just comes down to um, man, just following the market, follow the market lead, follow my lead, follow the market lead, um, try to understand what the market is trying to do, higher time frame wise, not just on the lower time frame. On the higher time frame, try to understand what it's doing. And I think patience is also very, very, important in this our business, this business of trading, this industry. Patience is very, very important. And then self-awareness, and then um being at peace with yourself and with the market. Because if you're not at peace with yourself and with the market, you're gonna be reactive, so much reactive, so much reactive. I would say that, to some degree I was so much reactive to the market on that Friday, so much reactive because um, you know, I was just reacting to, how I was feeling actually. Because I lost money, bunch of money. Man, I took so much trades for real. So much trade on that Friday. I was just buying. Like I bought like 3 times here, 3 times. I bought like 2 times here. That's how many? 5 times. Then I bought like 2 times more here. That's 7 times, man. That's a lot of trade, man. You know. So yeah. Um. Um. What am I saying, man? You have to, try to be less reactive and be more intentional, more present, more aware of yourself and the market. Listen more than you talk. Because I mean, all this buying that I did, all these transactions was me just talking to the market instead of listening and hearing what it's saying or she's saying. You know. So yeah, but it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's all right. Okay. I love the delivery. Even though I was unable to participate, but it's okay. It's okay. So yeah, yeah. So what's the bottom line? The bottom line is observe, adapt, and then you execute. Observe, you adapt, you execute. Observe, you adapt, you execute. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. All right. So till I see you next time. Peace.